A strong-ass motherfucking oak tree does not ask a bird to stay when it comes to rest on his branch. He simply enjoys its company while it is there. He doesn't fight back against the woodpecker testing his surface. He will let it get a headache, outlive him, and then heal. He does not bother to resist the bugs eating at his leaves, but in fact is happy to provide for them. He will give shelter, food, and a home to any creatures without asking anything in return. That badass, powerful oak tree does not cling to the wind, but just dances when it happens to be there. He doesn't chase the sun when it moves away, but just trusts that another will return in time and uses that time for rest. The oak tree is not the tallest of the trees, but he doesn't give a fuck about that. He doesn't concern himself with trying to grow beyond his means, always staying true to his form. Most importantly, this dope-ass son of a bitch does not go into despair when someone brings him the axe, but instead simply transforms into beautiful furniture, a transmutation of energy and matter to be utilized and admired. And lastly, he does not mind shedding his less desirable attributes and will let them burn in order to keep another warm. When his life finally comes to an end, his roots remain as part of the earth forever, like words of the great philosophers echoing through eternity as a stoic example of how to live with grace. In the end, even as a stump, this fucking oak tree serves as a perfect place for any passerby to sit and rest. This is, of course, an example of how to conduct ourselves in life with our relationships with others. Within this example, safety waits for you in accepting responsibility. People who find themselves in a position of provider are oftentimes more blessed than they are burdened, without realizing so. The greatest virtue and thus the deepest grace comes with accepting that role within the paradigm of this particular life and this particular reality, deciding to go down the river with it as opposed to fighting it. The oak tree lives a long life and sees a lot of shit change, but he sure as fuck doesn't seem to ever throw a fit.
It seems impossible when you left me alone to carry all the lead and turn it to gold, to transform my sleeve and carve the stone. On the other hand are the roots that I hold. Yeah.
You can never know. I wanted to be alone, saying these empty words, breaking you down. I'm stuck out in the cold, shivers to my bones, just run away. I can't be bound. What do I need to prove? I am the one for you, slowly fades away. Thanks for the crown. Please just realize you just